Notes from the Matriarchy by J. Ryan. Chapter 1. Leave disgust at the door or miss what's in store. She only stimulates me anally. It sucks. And she wonders why I can't enjoy it. But it's like, hey, there's this protruding thing coming from the front of my body. I mean, it's practically hitting her in the face. Actually, literally, it's hit her in the face and she acts like it isn't there. James delivered with the grace and timing of a seasoned stand-up comic. Or maybe more an actor from a Seth Rogen movie. Stand-up can be kind of choppy, and I'd hate for you to read that the wrong way. Oh, like how the suggestion was written after you already read it however you wanted? Fucking literature. Maybe the movie will be better. Do you think they let me co-direct it? Thad agreed sheepishly. I know, man. I feel like if Earth Mother hadn't burned all the history books, these ladies would understand our bodies better, and we wouldn't have to sit here and complain. James languaged. I just don't get why no one speaks up, you know? It's like, trim your fingernails before you put them up there. Use some lube. It seems like common sense, right? I guess women just don't think the same way as men. And why burn all the books? Was the past really all that bad? At that moment, a robot appearing to be created in honor of actual female women entered the room and spouted out, all of history had to be destroyed. We realized it was poorly fact-checked, mostly made up by advertisers, and no one was learning from it. Do they have to yell? Thad quietly addressed. Yes. If you knew history like the Earth Mother knows, you know that no one used to listen to women, and I'm modeled after a woman, so I must yell. The robot, oddly named Bertha, screamed at full volume. The men were adorned with dresses that didn't have pockets, wore full makeup, eyeliner, the works. Thad had blonde hair and James had black. Otherwise, they look like whatever men your brain is currently picturing for you and has a preference for. It took them literally at least an hour to get ready every morning, and they had to carry everything around with them in an awkward-sized bag. The room was silver, basically slightly bigger than a college dorm room. 2 beds on the opposite sides of the room, but cleanly kept, like not even a loose shirt on the floor. The walls were adorned with posters of bands like No Virginity and Sex with Our Legs Closed Only, abbreviated SWOCO. Because under the law of the land, women were never to be penetrated. Even vaginal childbirth was outlawed. First, because it finally being documented as the worst pain you can ever experience. Secondly, because global warming, climate change, or as it is now known, the wee heather. Pronounced wee heather, but really quickly. Try it. Wee heather. After the Heather incident of 2741, where it was deemed every girl, woman, child named Heather was scientifically concluded to be a stuck-up bitch. Anyways, back to what I was saying. It was so bad that when the polar ice caps melted fully, scientists forgot the fact that those helped regulate the Earth's temperature. So when the ice cap melted, a shitload of lava started pouring out of the Earth everywhere. The oceans became smaller, and most of the people died. Their surviving land was mostly useless, like all of those freshly covered lava parts of Hawaii. Also, the lava did not help the temperature go down at all. That's why all the buildings and clothing are silver, not because of some typical sci-fi bullshit, but because everything is made out of flame-retardant material. And no, sorry, we haven't figured out how to make it different colors yet. The men stayed quiet enough the robot got bored and left the room, but not before exclaiming, "Oh, you guys are so boring!" Thad relieved. Good. Good thing she didn't hear our entire conversation. Who knows what kind of punishment we would have faced.